Hello everybody! Last lesson we talked about axial symmetry on the xy plane and how to use the mirror command to reflect objects across axes. This lesson we are going to bring the use of this concept and this command to the third dimension by reflecting objects across planes. In front of us we have exactly one half of a house. It has brown walls and a red roof, but I would certainly never want to move in there. So let's turn this thing into a full house. By now, you're all experienced with 3D modeling and programming, and I know that you could make another half of this house if you want to. But let's make this easier for us and reflect this half across the ZY plane here to create a full house using the mirror command. This half of the house that we have here is called half house. So what we need to do is make a copy of half house using the copy command and then reflect it across the ZY plane made by the Z and the Y axes using the mirror command. So let's make a copy named half house 2 using the copy command. And then let's reflect it using the mirror command. Remember that the mirror command takes 3 parameters. The first specifies the object that we want to reflect. The third, and yes, that was the third, determines a main axis that we want our reflective plane, or mirror plane, to pass through. Our second is a point on that main axis that a reflecting plane will pass through perpendicularly. So to do this, let's type in mirror half house 2 to reflect half house 2, then 0 and a capital X. This creates a reflective plane here on the ZY plane, which passes through the x-axis at the point x equals 0, which is also a wall of half house, this wall. Then it reflects half house 2 across this plane. So let's then display our second half by putting half house 2 into the show command, and then we will run our program and see our entire house. There it is! As you can see, we have created an exact copy of this one half house object reflected across the YZ axis to create this full entire house. Remember while using the mirror command that it works very much in the same way when used in 3 dimensions as it does when used in 2 dimensions. The only difference is that it reflects across a plane instead of an axis when used in 3 dimensions. Remember that it takes 3 parameters. The first being the object to reflect, the second being the point through which our reflective plane is made, and the third being the main axis, which is crossed perpendicularly at the point defined in the second parameter to create the reflective plane.